Hey everybody, it's Bill from MattTracker.com and welcome to this episode of Behind the Mask. Before we get started, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to our channel. It's bare minimum what you can do to help keep us going. The buttons down here, everyone counts and it helps keep us moving forward. And we appreciate everybody that's done so far. Give our videos a like, give them a share if you can. And if you're feeling generous, there's a join button down below. And that money goes directly toward keeping the website up and also the giveaways to the channel. And you get a producer credit at the end of each episode. So thank you to everybody who's contributed and will contribute in the future. Today's episode. Now, with the ramen toy thing happening, if you're not familiar, there's 2 episodes recently that talk about the company Ramen Toy putting out a cryptic image. You all tell what it was though, of a toy called Great White. And we know this is Shark. And there's also one in the works called Red Gullwing, which is Thunderhawk. Now, the question of scaling comes up from time to time. And it's not something that I thought that I would actually have an opinion about strongly either way, but I do. But let me preface it by saying that no matter what comes out, I'll get it. And I already set up to make some room over here. I think Masters might go, maybe, or Star Wars. I'm not sure yet. I know a lot of people want it to be in the 80 scale, and a lot of people want it to be, closer to maybe the new G.I. Joe scale. And what I want to point out is for anybody to take that on, and if it was easy, I think a customizer would have done it already, to be honest, with their 3D printing options. But that hasn't happened yet. Now, if it was easy to produce something like, I don't have any G.I. Joe stuff, but what I do have is Batman the Animated Series Batmobile. And I have the figure by Chris Sizemore, based off of Kerouac, Brian's image of me, and he fits in there. Fits in, that's great, and he goes. This is a scale of something that you would be looking at in general. Now, I'm not going to put Matt into the other Thunderhawk here that I have, but you can see that there's a sizable difference in the scaling. Some shot here. Now, if you're a toy company that's trying to appeal to us, appeal to the market of the collectors that want to add these new pieces into your collection, which way are you going to go? And I'm leaving it open-ended right now for you to kind of think about it and maybe put a comment down there, because I'm always curious and I love the feedback that I've been getting lately on this. Just pause for 1 second here and give it a thought.
Mask doesn't know what it's getting into. We'll be right back.
Mask. Take hold as you become a member of the hottest crime-fighting team ever assembled. Mobile Armored Strike Command, led by Matt Tracker, uses illusion as the ultimate weapon to neutralize Venom and its forces of evil. Mask. Join the adventure.
Monday at 3:30 and coming as a series this month on TV29.
Now back to Mask and Venom.
Now, we've had a few seconds to think about it. And if I'm a toy company that's trying to produce this for, a broader scale meaning, who are we going to reach with this? The 80 scale might be hard to get the fine detail in, or maybe they have the technology now to get really intricate with the detail on a Thunderhawk or a Shark that was never produced. And also keep in mind that there are customizers out there that work on Shark and have Sharks available. We don't know the cost points for these ramen toy ones, and the customizers have been doing this for a long time. So they're on the boards, on the Facebook pages. definitely check them out if you're looking for something shark related, Gloria Baker related, and there's a ton of other stuff too. Mass Shark and Customs is one that comes to mind, and said there are others out there. Please frequent them. Please, give it a look and see if you want to add to your collection. But going back to the overall topic, if I am trying to get even more intricate than what you see here, and then the inside with the steering column and the dashboard and things like that, I'm going to make it maybe a little bit bigger. And this is me this is me as a toy company. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so the parts are easier to put together for the manufacturing purposes of the whole project. But that means then the figures would be a little bit bigger too. That's me thinking as a Hasbro, let's say. From and Toy, I haven't talked to them yet, but they said it's going to be around the same scale. This is for Great White. So I have no problem with that if it's going to be the scale of the 80s toys, because we don't have a shark that was done, and I don't have one yet either. I have a great Gloria Baker figure, but I don't have a shark toy. And well, I probably have a shark toy in the closet there, but not ready to show that one off yet. I don't know. I'm gonna get it. Like, I have no problem with that. I'll be the first person to pre-order it, or to help get the fan campaign out there. The one that's going to be interesting is Thunderhawk. Like, are they just going to redo it? Like, is it going to be a complete redo of this, or are they going to reimagine it? There's things to think about there. And when I say reimagine it, people might be thinking of the IDW series, which a lot of people don't like. I don't really fully understand why there was such a backlash against that. But I doubt they would go that route, because I think Hasbro and IDW worked pretty closely together, so you don't have to worry about that. Maybe they just take the actual vehicles of today and give them that look, like what it would be years ago, type thing. But yeah, I would still stick with the 80s size. I just, like, I know they're doing some other stuff as well, and I just can't imagine them wanting to do this scale for, all that. And then we don't know what they're going to actually do. They could just do like one thing. I mean, hell, look at the Batman the Animated Series figures. They did a whole new set of them, and they made I have the Batmobile. It's like, I don't know. It's like gigantic. And I can't display it anywhere. It's like, I have the problem with that as I have with Boulder Hill, is that it's so damn big. Where do you put it? So right now that's in the closet. I'm still trying to think of a spot to put it, but you get the point. I want to be able to display it, not just the box, but the actual item itself. And getting these larger items is going to make it really hard to do. So I think in the grand scheme of things, if the collectors of the original line want to add on and add into their collection, and preface it that, by adding in, maybe they're doing Thunderball and Ramp Up and Shark. Maybe they're doing those items. But who knows exactly what's going to happen with this. But the one thing I will say is that I just hope you're excited about it. And you can obviously have your opinion, and that's what I want to hear about, that's the G.I. Joe scale. Imagine 6-inch scale. That'd be great just for the figures, but the vehicles would be a little big, a little much. I don't know. I'm excited for it. I'm lining up either way. And the missus has already been warned, I guess, that this might be coming. So, but again, I want your opinion. Where do you want this to land? Do you want larger scale? Or do you want them to stay the 80 scale? Do you want to even go bigger? Do you just want figures? I would be happy with that too. But looks like we're going to need 80 scale figures. So yeah, that's something to really look forward to. And we don't know how far this is going to go. So hopefully the product's great. You can get behind it and we can keep this going, because I'm almost 40 years old. I don't know how much longer I can do this, guys. You see all the gray here. Every new gray is a new day where a mask isn't back yet. So, but as always, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to help keep Mask alive. And this is Bill from MattTracker.com, and I'll talk to you later.
Spectrum's got such